Yo, what's good, YouTube fam? Alright, so y'all probably wondering what my stats are like. I'm gonna share that with you. And then today we're gonna be going over tip maps, how to keep track of customers, who tips good, who rates bad, and how to organize all that stuff so you know who to shop for. It's supposed to rain later, so we're gonna see what happens. Might thunder too, lightning. Hopefully your boy don't get struck by lightning out here. If I get struck by lightning, I'm gonna have to change my name to Mr. Crispy. I'm about to shop for these two shipped orders, and then I'll explain how to create your own tip map so you can make some more money for yourself. Let's go. It's gonna be a busy week. Car's getting older, and I'm trying to make some good money so I could get a new car. Let me know if y'all want me to do a new car vlog. All right, so we just got to Target. One tip to get more tips is to deliver as early as possible. I ended up dropping my two orders I had planned for the 10 to 11 o'clock window. The order I picked up to make up for it was much easier, much better items to shop for, and the customer was much closer. Dropping off the first order now. Update you guys soon.
Thinking it's too late. If you're finding I've been too much on your plate, I'll keep hiding, calling out
Today, I'll be going over how to create tip maps. Alright, so the most important thing when shopping for Shipt is creating a tip map. This will ensure that you don't deliver to customers you don't want to deliver to. This could be customers that don't tip or don't tip a high percentage, or it could be customers who rate poorly no matter how good of service you provide them. So to create a tip map, you'll basically add a label to your Maps app. You could probably use your own map app as well for this, like Waze. I believe they have the labels feature as well, where you could add a label to an address. So in order to create your tip map, there's two strategies I use. I recommend you implement both of these strategies to create your tip map as fast as possible and to increase your income as fast as possible. So the first strategy I use is once I accept the shipped order, they added a feature recently where you could add a note to this customer's profile or account basically. So once I get a good order, I'll add a note with the date and the time. Um, I do this because the next time you get an order from the same customer, you'll see this note, and then you could use it for reference to go back to that order, whether it was a day ago, a week ago, a month ago, a year ago. You'll still have that information. So you go back, you check that order, and if there's no tip, then you could add a label to that address, no tip. Um, if a customer doesn't tip by the time they place another order, 99% of the time they're not going to tip. And the second strategy I use is once I get to the customer's house for drop-off, I'll screenshot the app in order to get the address and the time. This is used for customers that tip, and the other strategy is used for customers who don't tip. And then you'll be able to track them all. I screenshot the app for the address and the time, so if the customer does tip, I'll be able to use that for reference. Once the customer tips, it'll show the order number. So you'll use that order number and the amount of the tip in your screenshot to find that order, and then you'll match that order up with your screenshot. That screenshot will have the address, and then you could add the label to the address. Last night, for example, my girlfriend wanted to go to Target, so I said, let's see if there's any good orders I could do while we're at Target on the way home. I seen one of my regular customers place the order, which was about 5 to 10 minutes away from my house, and I seen that they were a 20% tipper because of my tip map. So I took that order. The pay was about $10. The customer bought about $75 worth of items, so they tipped $15, which is a great tip. That brought the order pay up from $10 to $25. Without the tip map, I wouldn't have known that they were a good tipper, and that order wouldn't have looked as appealing as it did. So I'll show you how this works. I'll put a screenshot of one of my notes on the screen. I'll put a screenshot of how I screenshot the order once I am delivering the order, just to get the address and the timestamp. And I'll show you my tip map. I'll show you some of my labels, just so you could really get a feel for how this works. I recommend every Shipt shopper implements this tip map strategy. This will improve your ratings and improve your income. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this information helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Hope you all are enjoying your day. Until next time, hustlers. Peace out.